Hey there, welcome to day 67 of our Get Your Goals annual challenge. This month we're focusing on our mental well-being, and we've talked about different aspects of our mind, our subconscious, our superconscious, our conscious over the last couple of days. We've talked about things that are important to us with respect to our mental well-being, our mental health. Our mindset is what we're talking about today. Our mindset and our mental goals. How do we achieve our mental goals, and how does what we think our mindset is and how our mindset is, how does that impact our goal getting? So today I'm going to share a quick process that you can use to help with your mind and achieving the goals that you want mentally. I've got a write up in guide 17, a little bit of one about this same topic. I thought about talking about, I think when I've talked about mindset in the past, I've spent several days on it. We've talked about fixed mindset, open mindset, flexible mindset, all different type things with respect to mindset, specific types of mindsets. But I think you probably already know if you have a tendency toward thinking positive or negative, if you have a tendency toward being flexible and open to change, or very fixed and rigid in your ways. And it's up to you to know where you are, where you want to be. And let's go through the process right now. With respect to any area and aspect of our life, the first thing we need to do is know where we're at, right? Take a quick picture of where we are. And I think we might launch into the SOAP framework tomorrow, even though it's not the beginning of a week or anything. I don't think it matters when we do it. I think it matters that we know we can do it anytime. And this process is kind of an extended version of that, the one I'm sharing. And then I think tomorrow we'll actually do the SOAP framework. So in addition to what I'm asking you to do today, think about one area of your mental wealth or mental well-being that you want to improve or change, something that's challenging you, something you want to fix that isn't serving you anymore, or something that you just really, really want. So what is this process that we're going to talk about today? Number one, you have to focus on what you want. And I think that's what led me to say, hey, let's do SOAP framework tomorrow. Secondly, believe in yourself. If we don't believe in ourselves for our ability to change or do something or create what we want, we're never going to go for it. We're never going to believe that we can. We're never going to take action, because the first start of getting ourselves motivated and off that inertia of not doing something is to want to change something, to want to create something, and then to believe that we can. And guess what? We can create absolutely positively anything we want in our life, no matter how crazy or far-fetched it sounds. We can actually create that if we focus on what we want and if we believe that we can do it, because we'll find a way. There's always a way, and we'll find that way if we believe that we can. 3, embrace challenges. Not just this challenge, but any challenge that comes your way, and use it as a stepping stone and a learning to what to do next or what didn't work. I get kind of excited when I blow something up and it doesn't work, because it shows me what to not do in next time, right? It shows me absolutely positively what doesn't work for me. Number 4, cultivate a positive attitude. Nobody achieves anything by thinking they can't do it. Whether you think you can or think you can't, you're right, according to Henry Ford. Take action. We have to take action. Yep, we can think about what we want. We can affirm it. We can visualize it. We can do all those things. But if we don't move toward it in our actions in some way, shape, or form, it's not going to come into our lives. 6, surround yourself with positive people and positive situations and support, whatever it is you need for support to achieve the goal that you want. And finally, 7, and this is a biggie for most of us, learn from your failure. Learn from the stuff that doesn't work. Again, use that as lessons learned, stepping stones to move you in the direction that you want to go next time, right? You know, scientists fail far more often. Actually, every successful person that ever has done anything has failed multiple or exponentially more often than they've ever succeeded, right? You can have 10,000 failures and 1 success to be a master inventor, right? So just keep that in mind when you're trying to achieve or create something in your mental well-being and your mental health. Today, our action item was and still is, what's one way that you will use the power of your mind power? And I listened to a hypnosis a couple of times last night, the mind power and achieving your goals. And I have no idea what it was because I kept falling asleep. But I'll try to listen to it when I'm more awake and see if I can get some of the nuggets out of that hypnosis, because it made me feel good. I don't know if it's going to work, but it made me feel good. So this definitely a huge component of getting anything we want and achieving our goals and objectives that comes from our thoughts, our beliefs, right? And that's what we're talking about this month. All of the mental related topics that help us to achieve our goals. And then to achieve goals in the area of our mental well-being and our mental health. It's one of those areas that we tend to really, really neglect. At least I have for the majority of my life, and I still do. A lot of the times when I am struggling with some area or aspect of my life, it's because I'm not taking care of myself. I'm not eating right. I'm not thinking positively or in the right way for me, right? It's a little bit different for each of us. Some people get motivated when they have a problem or a challenge. Other people get totally shut down. So you have to know what works for you so you can build on that to create what you want. All right, any questions, hit me up. Otherwise, I will be with you tomorrow. And again, I think we're going to hop right into the SOAP framework. So think of today. Maybe I'll ask you tomorrow, what do you want to focus on? That'll be our thing. But you can start thinking today about that, right? What is something that you want for your mental well-being? And then I think the week after that, we will actually go into the goal process along with talking about the other topics like we did last month for emotional. All right, have an awesome day. I'll be with you tomorrow.